Can TK still do it? Surely it can. The average daily amount of money per district has exceeded $3 million, and it is not difficult to run a few thousand units a day or even 30 units. What are the conditions to get into the Amazon's annual average VIP of $2 million? I think it's normal to do over $10 million a year, but if your video can move the consumer, then he's probably going to generate a lot of orders. If the seller doesn't want to do Southeast Asia, he can go to the US region. The overall data is very good. The average daily amount per region has exceeded $3 million, which is a very good figure for a platform that has been online for less than a month. Big U.
Friends don't.
The sidekick has a daily average of 10. I don't think it's necessary, but I have friends in Thailand and we have our own, and we're getting over 10 units a day, and at our peak we were getting 20 or 30 units, and the Thai market is definitely very small compared to the US. I'm sure there's a lot of them. It's not hard to get a few thousand orders a day, even 30. I have experience in cross-border commerce and I want to be a TK in the US. What do I need to be able to do to get in on your Amazon, which has an average annual VIP of over $2 million? This threshold I think is not too high, and I think it's quite normal to do more than 10 million a year. At the moment, we don't allow cross-border shipment sellers to say that they are authorized to do so overseas, and for some sellers, they can go directly to the overseas market and use the overseas market. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us. We are always in touch with friends who are related to some of the inventory dealers. If there is a need, we can also help recommend them. But if I find someone who's good at what they do, and I can transfer the products from this pallet to this mirror, and I can shoot them and put them in there, and then I can make a bright sound, then that's fine. Other officials also accept this kind of existence. They are called inventory brokers. What do you think is the biggest difference between them and other cross-border e-commerce platforms? The whole sales model is different. Traditional e-commerce platforms are shelf-type e-commerce platforms that rely on keyword ads to generate sales. On TikTok, we rely more on good content, and we can look for foreign content from overseas. Chinese people come to help us broadcast your video as long as you can impress the consumer. He may generate a huge amount of order content. More importantly, of course, the price you have to be in a reasonable range, for example.
Right now, I don't know how to group people second. I don't know how to find answers. I also don't know how to do short video live streaming situations. What do you have, FaZe?
I'm going to share with you some tutorials or something about TikTok. There are a lot of TikTok products on the market and we're going to share them with you. At the moment, there's two main ones. One of them is the cross-border guide. One of them is Mr. SK. Mr. SK is one of my partners, and he has just left his job in the government, and he's now specializing in TikTok, sharing some of our cross-border guides, and he's been working with me for a while now, and he's been working with me for a while now, and he's been working with me for a while now, and he's been working with me for a while now. Every month we have some related online or offline activities, and we will also invite the official side to invite some brands or big sellers with good performance to do some public sharing with our seller friends.